from an extended energy price guarantee to raised tax allowances. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt will deliver his spring budget statement on Wednesday, March 15th. And it's expected he'll be revealing a number of new policies, which could include additional help with living costs, a fuel duty freeze, and a much-welcomed pensions allowance increase. While the Treasury has remained tight-lipped about certain policies to be discussed. Spring Budget 2023 Predictions. Energy Price Guarantee. Following money-saving expert Martin Lewis' campaign to extend the energy price guarantee at £2,500 for typical households, the Chancellor is expected to keep it at that level for another 3 months, from April to July. The move would mean the energy price guarantee, which sees an average household pay £2,500 per year on energy, remain this way, instead of increasing to £3,000 in April as was initially planned. In July, when the price guarantee ends, it's expected bills will fall to £2,000 as wholesale gas prices fall. Pension allowance increases. Analysts also predict the Chancellor may raise the annual and lifetime pension allowances, which currently stand at £40,000 and £1,073 million respectively, in an effort to encourage older professionals to stay in or return to work. Fuel and alcohol duty. According to the Times, a source said that after accepting that there is a strong precedent for it, Mr. Hunt may extend the 5p fuel price cut for at least another year, should public finances permit it. The Treasury is also under pressure to keep the 12-year fuel duty freeze. The two measures are said to cost $6 billion between them, and whether the government pushes ahead with it is dependent on inflation falling and economic growth recovering. Tobacco duty. The Chancellor is expected to announce a rise in tobacco duty, which will see the cost of a 20-pack of cigarettes increase by £1.15. According to reports, cigarette levies will rise by 12.7% in line with the retail price index, as well as an additional minimum of 2% applied to tobacco products. This could see the price of a 30 grams pack of tobacco rise by £2. State pension age changes and pension tax. The state pension age, which is the earliest age a person can start receiving the state pension, currently stands at 66. Under the Pensions Act 2014, which requires the government to review the state pension age every 6 years. The state pension age for men and women will rise again to 67 between 2026 and 2028. The state pension age is then due to increase again to 68 between the years 2044 and 2046. However, this timetable could soon be changed by the government. There has been some speculation that this increase could be accelerated, reaching 68 as early as 2035. Over 50s Back to Work scheme. With a rapidly growing number of over 50s out of work, boosting workforce participation among the growing economically inactivity cohort has become a key focus for the government. Universal credit and child care. It's expected that Mr. Hunt will announce new plans that will enable parents claiming universal credit to get more help with child care costs. Currently, universal credit claimants in England, Scotland and Wales who are eligible for the support pay child care costs up front and then claim a refund. However, the support has been frozen at £646 a month per child for a number of years, meaning it has not kept up with the rising costs. Charities have warned the current scheme of paying and claiming a refund risks people getting into debt. Therefore, it's expected the government will start paying child care costs up front. The maximum amount people can claim for child care on universal credit is also expected to increase by several £100s. However, an exact figure has not yet been given. Plans and policies that have been confirmed. Several freezes and changes to a range of tax thresholds. from income to capital gains tax, as well as further cost of living support, are due to take effect in April, according to the Chancellor's autumn budget in November 2022. Cost of living support 2023. While inflation remains at a staggering 10.1% high, the Chancellor announced a new raft of cost of living payments to be distributed to vulnerable households this year. This measure will see households on means-tested benefits receive a cost of living payment of £900, while pensioner households and those on disability benefits will receive another £300 and £150 payment, respectively. State Pension Triple Lock 2023. It has been confirmed the State Pension Triple Lock will be honored this year. This will see those who receive the state pension a 10.1% increase in their payments, in line with September 2022's inflation rate. To honor the triple lock, the highest percentage out of 3 different values is used to determine how much the state pension will increase. This is to help ensure the state pension doesn't lose value in real terms. The move will see the full basic state pension increase from £141.85 to £156.20 per week. This equates to £8,122.40 per year. The full new state pension will increase from £185.15 to £203.85 per week, which amasses to £10,600.20 per year. Benefits appraising 2023. While some disability benefits must rise every year in line with inflation, most means-tested benefits, such as universal credit, only rise under the decisions of ministers. However, Mr. Hunt announced these two will see a boost in line with inflation from April. Mr. Hunt said this would mean a family on universal credit would benefit next year by around £600. Other benefits that will rise by 10.1% from April 2023 include attendance allowance, personal independence payment, carers allowance, housing benefit, pension credit, job seekers allowance, disability living allowance, employment support allowance, and more. To view the full list, visit the government's fact sheet here. Income tax and national insurance cuts and freezes. Income tax thresholds have been frozen for a further 2 years from 2026 to 2028 instead. This move is referred to as a stealth tax. The higher rate tax threshold at which the 45% rate kicks in has also been reduced, meaning higher earners will now pay more tax on their earnings. Currently, people pay income tax on annual earnings of more than £12,570, charged at 20%. Once earnings exceed £50,270 a year, people pay 40% tax on the income above that threshold. When they earn £150,000 or more, people pay 45% tax on that income. From April, the 45% threshold will reduce to £125,140 instead, which means those earning £150,000 or more will pay just over £1,200 more in tax every year. The income tax personal allowance £12,570, and main national insurance taxes will remain frozen until 2028. Capital gains and dividends tax allowances. A number of reforms on allowances and unearned income are also expected to come into effect in April. The dividend allowance will be cut from £2,000 to £1,000 next month and then to £500 from April 2024. The annual exempt amount for capital gains tax will also be cut from £12,300 to £6,000 next month, and then to £3,000 from April 2024. Corporation tax increase. Despite garnering criticism from a number of Tory MPs, the main rate of corporation tax will rise from 19% to 25% in April. The Chancellor told MPs that the UK will still have the lowest rate in G7, and that 70% of businesses won't see any increase. Only 10% of large corporations will pay the full rate. National living wage increase. To honor the growth agenda, Mr. Hunt also announced further increases to the UK's national living wage. The obligatory minimum wage payable to workers in the United Kingdom aged 23 and over. This means from April, the hourly rate will rise from £9.50 to £10.42, representing an annual pay rise worth over £1,600 to a full-time worker. Mr. Hunt said, "It is expected to benefit over 2 million of the lowest paid workers in the country, and keeps us on track for our target to reach 2/3 of median earnings by 2024. And it is the largest cash increase in the UK's national living wage ever."